Welcome back to the channel. Today we're traveling through time to compare one of the world's most historic and modern cities. London. How did London look in the early 1900s? And how does it compare to the high-tech global city we know in 2025? Let's explore London then versus London now. In the 1900s, London's skyline was low, flat, and dominated by buildings no more than a few stories tall. Brick houses, chimney stacks, gas lamps, and narrow streets created a classic Victorian atmosphere. The tallest structure was usually a church tower or a clock tower. Coal smoke from thousands of fireplaces filled the air, creating the famous London fog. Now jump to 2025 and the skyline has transformed into a mix of history and futuristic architecture. The Shard towers over the city at over 1,000 feet. Modern skyscrapers like the Gherkin, the Walkie-Talkie, and the Cheese Graters define the financial districts. The streets are brighter, cleaner, and wider. London has become one of the world's most photographed modern skylines, while still preserving its heritage buildings. In the early 1900s, London transportation was slow and simple. Horse-drawn carriages were still common, and only a small number of early motor cars traveled the streets. The London Underground existed, but it was still developing, and steam-powered trains filled the tunnels with heat and smoke. By 2025, the transportation system is one of the most advanced in the world. The Underground now covers 272 stations, with modern electric trains, digital displays, and the high-speed Elizabeth line. London's famous red buses are mostly electric, helping reduce pollution. Black cabs now run on hybrid engines, and cycling lanes stretch across the city. From contactless cards to mobile apps tracking every route, London's transport is fast, connected, and futuristic. Life in 1900s London was much more rigid and class-based. Most people lived in small houses with no central heating, limited electricity, and shared water pumps. Jobs were mostly factory or labor work, and the workday was long and tiring. Entertainment meant pubs, theaters, simple street markets, and newspapers. In 2020, London is a multicultural world city with people from every continent. Technology shapes everyday life: smartphones, digital payments, food delivery apps, and online work. Shopping districts like Oxford Street, Westfield, and Covent Garden offer global brands. Cafes, restaurants, street food, and cultural festivals bring international flavor to every corner. Londoners today enjoy more freedom, comfort, and access to global culture than ever before. Let's compare some iconic landmarks across the two eras: Big Ben and Parliament. In the 1900s, these buildings stood dark and covered in soot from coal pollution. In 25, they are restored, illuminated at night, and surrounded by modern walkways. Tower Bridge. In the early 1900s, Tower Bridge was a busy industrial crossing with factories and warehouses nearby. Today, it's a world-famous tourist attraction surrounded by clean river paths, restaurants, and modern apartments. Trafalgar Square, once full of horses, carts, and crowds of workers, the square is now a global gathering point with fountains, events, and tourists from around the world. The River Thames. In the 1900s, the Thames was polluted and lined with industrial docks. In 25, it's cleaner, with beautiful river cruises, modern bridges, and glass offices along the banks. From the BBC to the West End, London continues to lead in media and entertainment. So, London in the 1900s was a smoky, industrial, yet charming city of horse-drawn streets, simple life, and historic architecture. London in 2025 is a modern, high-tech metropolis, cleaner, smarter, and incredibly diverse. But what makes the city truly special is that both eras still live within it. The old and the new stand side by side, telling a story of transformation, survival, and progress. If you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more then versus now videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.